it's Stefani here with Yogilachi. I thought I'd show you a video of how to do, well, it's actually a yoga pose called the candle, but it's so wonderful if you've been flying for a long time or driving, especially in the airplane. There's a lot of compression on our spine sitting, and this pose is so beautiful in opening the back, releasing pressure from the back, as well as some moves that I'm going to show you with the legs and the hips. So very simply, you're going to find a wall where you have space and you're going to scooch up to it. If you are tight in the hamstring, then you can stay a little further away with your body. But otherwise, you can scooch up as close as comfortable to the wall. And that way the wall is actually creating a bit it's allowing your legs to be stable. But if this bends your legs and makes it too tight, then just push back from the wall so your butt's further away, and then you're able to straighten your legs wherever that is for you. So the legs being straight like this, it allows for the back to release, and the hips can remain in what's called neutral in this position nicely. There shouldn't be any pressure on the back. There would be a natural arch, whatever your natural arch is. If you tend towards more of an anterior arch, just check to see if you can get to more of a neutral spine. So really check more than anything that pelvic and pubic bone area. That will allow, that just subtle shift in the bones can release the back pressure if you're feeling any of that. So just hanging like this with the feet is so releasing. Palms face up, chin's neck, cervical spine in neutral, so you've got a long, nice neck. Chin slightly tilted. This feels amazing. You could just fall asleep right here. But that's not the purpose of this video. What's wonderful about this is the wall actually allows for you to do movements with your legs that you could do on the ground as well, but gravity's not pushing against your legs. It's more that it's pushing down here, so you can see that it's very comfortable for your hips. If there's mobility issues, we can start with a very gentle opening where the hips are even and you're still remaining in neutral spine with your pelvic area. And just allowing them, you can come down further if you're more flexible. Just listen to your body on this. It feels heavenly. Again, just relaxing your arms. This is where gravity can help with the upper chest and just open through the back and the shoulders. And you can put your arms wherever's comfortable. I like to sometimes move them upward just because that helps with mobility around the shoulders. As long as the shoulders don't start creeping up at the ears, you want to keep those shoulders down and those scapula pocketed in the back pockets. It should feel really, really nice. And then we'll go ahead and extend the legs up again. I go through a series where I take one leg out to the side as far as I can take it. But the most important thing to remember is that you're not cocking your hip. You want to keep those hips even. They stay on the even plane for both sides. And then when the other leg goes out, same thing. You want to still have them even. So I'm going to show you what it looks like incorrectly. If you collapse and that hip hikes up, no, we don't want that. We want to actually keep those hips stable. So it's not about how far you can spread your legs in any way. It's really about keeping the hips stable and increasing their mobility, but allowing for stability. So we've got stability in the back, in the lumbar. The abdominal area is helping us keep stable as well. And there's release in that spine because we're in this position here where we're horizontal as opposed to always compressed. So you can let your legs just hang out. The hip joints, if you open with an external rotation, that may feel good. You certainly can do that. Sometimes I open, so it's very easy to do external and internal rotations because the hips are in their socket joint, which when you do this, it actually feels so good. It's such a release for the hips. And that's why I like doing that. Definitely for the hips. Definitely for the back. When you're finished, you can even push gently against the wall, just a little bit of push, and the small of the back then is able to go against the floor. It's such a lovely position right here. Just check your alignment, check the rest of your form so that your head and everything's in alignment, and it can feel really great. When you're finished, just roll over to the right side, and you can come into a gentle, just releasing position here, and then slowly come back up, because of course you've been your head's been down, and the blood is coming to the brain, which is really beautiful and lovely. So make sure you're breathing, all of those beautiful tips, breathing and that. Okay, I hope that helps release that back and open those hips nicely. Have a great day.